Ugh. 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 Good day, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to get started. We're about to get underway. I've been spending the better part of an hour to just trying to finish the Blue Sphere bonus stages in Sonic Mania. Get the last one done so that I could play regular Mania mode with bonus stages that are actually worth a damn. This one very last Blue Sphere stage is vexing me like nobody's freaking business. I can't freaking do it. I have done it. I've been at it for an hour and I can't freaking do it. I'm the bloody champion of the damn Blue Sphere thing. My door isn't closed, is it? Alright, hang on a second. Okay, let's just get on with it. Get the game launched and just do as I intend. Sega! Did I adjust the volume on this? I must have at some point. That's not good. Yeah, that's a bit loud. There we go. Okay. So, it was mentioned in a previous stream that Nut and Knuckles mode, there were various things that were altered so that you could actually use certain game options for even, save game files. Unfortunately, Knuckles, the and Knuckles mode is not one of them. So I'm gonna turn the and Knuckles mode on and do a no save run with Knuckles in order to do this. I'm not happy about that, but if it's the only way we can actually accomplish a Knuckles and Knuckles run, fine. But if the power goes out, fuck it. The power goes out again after last time. I am just no. This Knuckles and Knuckles thing is just never going to happen for me. You okay, Knuckles? Yeah, I'm fine, Knuckles. Right. I really don't know where this... Okay, I mean, I know where this and Knuckles thing comes from. Because, quite frankly, even though he denies being the bearer of the person who started the and Knuckles thing, he started it with those stupid Sonic reviews. What was it? The first... Was it the first or second month of Sonic reviews that he did, where he made Sonic 3 CD and Knuckles and Knuckles? Either way, blame Some Call Me Johnny for the end Knuckles stuff. Whether he thinks that he's worth being blamed for it or not, he is. As far as I'm concerned. And if you don't know what Johnny I'm talking about, we're talking about Some Call Me Johnny. Duh. Knuckles, what are you doing? Seems kind of pointless to do a Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles. Ah! Knuckles! With Knuckles and Knuckles, because the other Knuckles doesn't know how to frickin' do anything. Like, at least in Sonic and Tails mode, they adjusted for the fact that... Okay, he can glide, but at the same time... But that's only if I press up while I'm gliding. Loud. Come on. But even then, you can't ride on the other Knuckles' back or anything like that. I don't know if he... Whatever he glides across, he glides across. If you happen to be a second player and you want to ride on his back so that he can glide somewhere and then climb a wall with him, no, that ain't gonna happen. You're shit out of luck and jolly well fuck. I'm not even sure you could... I knew you could ride his back gliding in... Good job, Knuckles. Like, I know you could ride on his back and glide in Sonic Advance 3. But... as far as I can remember... You couldn't climb with him once he... latched onto something. So the ability to have Knuckles as your partner in any sense, in any game, doesn't really have that much benefit. Well, I mean, there's some benefits in Sonic Advance 3 aside from being able to rely on his particular moveset as his partner, but the problem still remains that if you want to use him to help glide across pits, climb walls, and whatnot, as your helper character, yeah, that just doesn't happen. Go, Knuckles, go. You can do it, Knuckles. Eh. No, I probably should have looked up, palette swapping mod for Knuckles so that he doesn't look so pink, which was another character, which is another color choice that I had problems with in this game. Like, I didn't like the shade of blue that Sonic was, and I didn't like the shade of pink Knuckles is. I'm trying to get higher than I... Hi, yeah, good, good, we're up here, good. Can I get across? Good. Should I... Again, I've been trying for the better part of an hour to get this one done. And I don't want to focus on it during this playthrough, because I just want to do a Knuckles and Knuckles run. I don't want to be fussed about this. Which is why I wanted to get it out of the way off screen. But yeah, this is the one that I'm having an unlimited amount of trouble with. Like, it's freaking simple. But I can't... It's like... There's always something that screws me up, especially... And it gets me so pissed off, especially like right near the end. Like when I am that freaking close to being done. Like I got a perfect on this once. But ever since then, I cannot even get... Like, the immediately after I got that last ring, I fucked up. And I fucking hate this. And just looking at it is giving me a headache. Oh my fucking god, I got it done! On stream of all the dumb things! But yeah, hopefully having completed that, I will never have to do that ever again. Get over here, Emerald. Good job, Knuckles. I don't know which one of you Knuckles did that, but good job regardless. Stop fooling around, you dingbots. It's that guy and that guy. Yeah. As opposed to not that guy. Whoever that guy isn't. Perhaps he isn't, or he is neither a Son or a Knuck. But that's neither here nor there. I actually think there was at one point a... My brain just melted. Like, I'm in the middle of trying to do a thing and say words, and then it just stops. This is your fault, Knuckles. But not you, Knuckles. You're fine. You did all right. You know, that wasn't a problem caused by you, Knuckles. Just Knuckles. Okay, you know what? I want to see. Okay, wait a minute. What? I thought it was done. I beat the last one. What did I do wrong? This is... I thought that was it. I thought I had won. Why am I still here? I thought that was the last one. It was the one that I kept getting forever and ever. What's going on here? I thought I did this. I thought the game was over. I thought I had won. Why am I still playing this? I thought I was out of Blue Sphere stages to play. What in the name of... I don't know anything anymore! I finished the Blue Sphere stages! Why are they still there?! I thought they were supposed to be replaced by the pinball stages! Ah! I went through all that trouble and they're still there! Do I have to perfect all of them? And that the game wouldn't let me even have the attempt to do a perfect until I beat them? Beat every single one? That's fucking stupid! I fucking hate Blue Sphere right now. God, it's like that last one. I thought I was free! Freedom! Freedom from Blue Spheres! Come on! Look at that! Keep at it, Knuckles. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're not going anywhere, Knuckles. You are, however, Knuckles. You know, you're going on to brighter and better pastures. Brandon. Talk about freedom from blue spheres. Blue spheres are fucking everywhere. They're still right here. Get away from me. God, 6 to 7 emeralds already. Yeesh. I'm barely trying at this point. I'll be fair here. I'm not really doing too much thinking when it comes to these darn special stages. The blue spur stages? Oh no, those things are having a go at me for some reason. You're going the wrong way, Knuckles. Okay, see you later, Knuckles. Yeah, no. Come on, Knuckles, you gotta be faster than that. Don't get ahead of me, Knuckles. We've all got our places to be, but we can't get there too fast. I don't get crushed, Knuckles. You either, Knuckles. It's very important that we stick together, Knuckles. I'll never understand how on earth you're supposed to get the rings up there. I don't care that much. It's just confusing me. Ugh. You can do it, Knuckles. Emerald is not a challenge to me, I can get it. It's the red one after all. It belongs to me, it's my own color. Give it up. Stupid. I don't. Lyrics. Weaving. Gotta go straight. What in the name of... Oh, that's a gap. I didn't notice that. Damn, that was almost perfect. Go, Knuckles, go. Can you make it all? Moonrun is real, yeah. Knuckles, how did you get here? Oh, you little shit. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm one? I wasn't really paying attention. Good job, Knuckles. Not you, Knuckles. You didn't help at all. Don't lose. I didn't. Granted, I wasn't. My mind wasn't on winning or losing. I was just doing the thing. Trying to set up combos and be the best. Even though I'm not really any good at Puyo Pop. Good job, Knuckles. Lock on technology. Okay, pay attention to the gaps this time. The ones where the trees are. Red Emerald, you can do it, Knucklehead. Circle composition's not my forte. Weaving, gotta go straight. I'm gonna get you. I gotcha. That's what you get for weaving. You're supposed to go straight. Haven't you listened to Knuckles' lyrics? Knuckles cannot be Super Knuckles. Knuckles gets jack all. Thank you. Wait, Knuckles, no. Oh, Knuckles. Alright, Super Knuckles. He becomes even more pink than he was already. You know, people complain about the aura thing in Sonic Heroes. It's like, oh, why don't they get their actual super... Because their actual super forms aren't really that much different from their regular forms anyway. And they amount to them becoming a brighter color of something that they already are. In Tails' case, he goes from orange to yellow. In Knuckles' case, he goes from red to pink. I honestly think the aura, the super aura, was a better representation of that. Yeah. I was right. Knuckles gets to be Super Knuckles. What does Knuckles get? Jack all. He's still regular Knuckles back there. Like, he's not glowing colors or leaving behind... after images. Why did it take me so long to actually get that in my head? Although at this point he kind of looks like an after image. It's like, Knuckles, wait up! No. You want to keep caught up with me, Knuckles, you've got to be a better Knuckles than you are. And you know, it's segments like this where I'm actually glad I have Super Knuckles so that I can tell the difference between the two of them. Like, which one am I in control of? Because it's very early on when I was playing Knuckles in Knuckles mode before I decided to actually do a complete before I decided to do a complete playthrough of Knuckles in Knuckles mode. Okay, Knuckles, that one was entirely your fault. I was waiting for it to come to me, but no, you had to get ahead of yourself. Freaking idiot. Oh. Dag nabbit! Yeah, I was... I should have had that queued up. I should have had... Shut up! I have one of the. I have that queued up somewhere, but because I haven't set up my. This is a new stream setup. I don't have it queued. I honestly need to do that. That before I got the stream started. Does what? Genesis does. I wonder what that's in reference to. What? Okay. That was weird. The one ring having a complete conniption fit. What Nintendo? And back where we go. Oh boy. My head is spinning. You know, I mentioned this last time, but I would have liked to have some sort of remix for the invincibility theme from Sonic Advance 2 and 3 to use in this. But unfortunately, when I went to look up like remixes of that particular invincibility theme, I just couldn't find any good ones. Like, there was just this remastered version that sounded like that, but it was just... It didn't really sound that much different, or... It just sounded like... It sounded like the same thing without the shitty Game Boy Advance sound chip. Because it was the same instruments and the same everything. Just higher quality. Like, I feel lucky to even be able to... Good job, Knuckles. Even get the remixes that I did for... like, the Sonic CD stuff that I wanted. Because typically everyone wants to do remixes of the Japanese themes. Excuse me. Oh, is Eggman done for? Thought you didn't chuckle, Knuckles. But I guess the song is wrong. Making rhyme with good time. Oh, the flying battery. I remember this place. Don't you, Knuckles? Anything up here, Knuckles? Yep. Grab the thing. Up we go, Knuckles! Knuckles, we're supposed to go up. Get over here, Knuckles. There we go. I'm going up here. You go down. And we'll meet each other on the other side. Find this wall. Useless speech. Yeah, no shenanigans to be had. Dang, my impermeability makes this little place unable to be bypassed. Curse me being invincible for some arbitrary reason. Okay. I was about to ask, am I gonna... Knuckles, can you climb this wall, Knuckles? Nope, didn't think so. Hold on, Knuckles. You tried, Knuckles. Come on, Knuckles, you can do it. Why is your jump so gimped? You're super! I get it. It's Knuckles' defining trait, at least from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And I ended with 123 rings. 1, 2, 3, go! No. There's a curious part of me that I've always wondered whether or not there was something down there, because I think one of the Sonic Game Gear games has a level that starts off just like that. Only Knuckles could Knuckles the Knuckles out of the Knuckles. Yeah. Okay, in this outdoor segment. Now, I'm only relatively certain about this, but I think they are all connected. Because I recall, at least during 2 separate outdoor segments, I end up finding this one set of doors that I can never figure out how to open. So, I'm halfway of the belief that there are some hidden switches around here somewhere. To get that open, and I just don't know where they are. Super Knuckles, maybe you can find them. Okay, I know there's a super ring up there, but I can't get up there. It's your fault, Knuckles. Yeah, right up here. This. There's like 3 doors here. And this switch here opens the one in there. And there's this door here and the door on the other side. I'm sure, you know, if somebody knows how to frick to get in there, where the hidden switch is and how to get there, because there has to be some way in. I am convinced that there's some way to get past that. I have reason to believe the secrets lie beyond there, but I can't get to them. here. Right here. Oh! Oh! The puzzle has been... I have figured it out! That was simpler than I thought it'd be. I'm disappointed now. What is it with this freaking stream? That's twice that's happened. First with the one blue sphere stage I could never finish until I got it done on screen. And then with this one weird puzzle involving switches that I've never done up until this screen. What is... I don't understand. I don't think I've seen this special stage before. Or maybe I have and I'm only now getting back to it for some reason. When I say special stage, these are bonus stages. Which is why I want to... Yeah. Which is why I'm so flustered with them, is that... Whoa, whoa, whoa. These are bonus stages. I don't want to be playing Blue Sphere bonus stages. Well, I didn't perfect that one. Okay, why did I do that? Knuckles, get up here. Knuckles. Knuckles, you're causing the problem, Knuckles. Stop causing problems, Knuckles. Knuckles. Knuckles, we're gonna run out of rings because of you. I've already lost track of which Knuckles I am. But whatever, we're done. Oh, Knuckles, we need to get out of here. Just in time, yeah, only 2 rings left. You take the high load, I'll take the low load, and we'll end up in the same place at the same time anyway. Don't get ahead of me, Knuckles. I'm in charge here. No, I'm the Knuckles who's the brain of the operation. You're the Knuckles that's the stupid of the operation. Knuckles. Knuckles. Knuckles, what are you... I thought we established you were the brains of the operation. What is this? Knuckles! Could you not? You're confusing me, Knuckles. Knuckles! You know what? No, we keep doing this and it's not getting us anywhere. Forget it. Get out of here, Knuckles. Smooth move, Knuckles. Okay. I've just been thinking, what on earth it is about this level that reminds me of something else? from some other game that I have played that I should know. That it feels like it's from a similar genre as this game, and I finally figured it out. This reminds me of the ISO 9000 from Earthworm Jim 2. Ugh. No wonder I feel uncomfortable in this level. The ISO 9000 was a level from Earthworm Jim 2 that had you working in, I think, paperwork, office sort of thing, and you were constantly being attacked by the fucking file cabinets. And you actually had to use the file cabinets to get around sometimes by manipulating their jumping around all over the place. It's just a weird motif thing. It's not something that I think... It's a weird thing that's associated only in my brain. And I'm sure once I get to Earthworm Jim 2 at the end of the century... I'm not looking forward to that. Although I probably will have to get it done sometime this year. Knuckles. Quit dancing, Knuckles. Get me out of here, Knuckles. Knuckles! You were being completely unhelpful to me there, Knuckles. Cooperation is what we exist for. Knuckles, help me. Knuckles. What the frick? Ah, Knuckles. See how you like it, Knuckles. Yeah, go on ahead. Frozen Echidna coming through! Earthworm Jim 2 is the one that I played. Oh, yeah. Knuckles! Oh, Ugh. This can only end well. Hold on. Do they have... I think that's... Wait a minute. When both Knuckles are frozen, they have the super glow. What? Also, good night, Clifford. That's a bizarre detail that I just noticed, but when both Knuckles are frozen, they both glow pink. Like, the second Knuckles won't turn super when the other Knuckles is super regularly, but when they're both frozen, they both do. That is a weird thing to notice. Also, I think I fixed the music problem here. Someone left me a message. Oh, that's just an everyone thing. Okay. And on a completely different Discord server. Of note, the rowboat is open and running. But yeah, I think I fixed the audio level problems with the music that I put in here. So it should be a lot easier to hear now. And again, I don't remember if this is King Meteor or Bouncy Glow's version of the track. Either way, one of those two people are to blame for this particular remix. Join me, Knuckles. We can climb to the top and not go over the top, apparently. Weird. Or sensible, I don't know. Ugh. Starting to have flashbacks to yesterday's freaking Sonic CD stream. Oh, it's so... I have never had that many freaking glitches trying to play any of the previous iterations of Sonic CD. But it seems like almost every time I play the 2011 remake, something goes wrong. But rarely have I ever had glitches of the same degree as I did in whatever. Go, Knuckles, go. Okay. Ah! Get the... Come on. Gap! Wears off right in the worst place. You go first. Bye, Knuckles. You do it, Knuckles. No, you do it. Knuckles, don't argue with me. Don't look away. Just deal with the problem. Go your finger at me. Who do you think I am, Sonic? I am not a Sonic. I am not even a red Sonic. I am Knuckles. And this is my friend, Knuckles. Say hello, Knuckles. Hello, Knuckles. Yeah, Knuckles! That wasn't my fault, Knuckles. This looks familiar, Knuckles, doesn't it to you, Knuckles? Not actually. Knuckles! Pay attention, Knuckles. Now, certainly, this is something that should seem familiar to you, Knuckles. It does to me. Not actually. Knuckles! Will you quit being a Knuckles right now? And be... Yes, Knuckles, yes! Do it! Do it! Good job, Knuckles! But not you, Knuckles. You were a failure. But Knuckles wasn't. You were below me, Knuckles. Why did you go down? Knuckles? Man, this is a long climb. Knuckles, why do you keep... My memories of the Hydro City are not what I thought they would be. I mean, that they're supposed to be, Knuckles. Oh, good job, Knuckles. You just drowned. Did it ever occur to you that keeping oxygen inside your lungs is an important thing? What do you mean, no, because we go to space all the time? We haven't gone to space that often. At least not yet. Also, there's air in space, but there isn't air underwater. Get it together. Man, what kind of doof are you? Oh, that's right. You're the dumb Knuckles. I'm the smart Knuckles. What? Pull harder! God, not only are you the stupid Knuckles, you're the wimp Knuckles! God, you're a useless idiot! Where's that frickin' video clip when I need it? That's different. Is this a Knuckles-specific area? And Knuckles? Knuckles! Knuckles! Now's not the time for dancing! Now's the time to use your Knuckles for what they're good for. way. And Knuckles. That was the worst timed piece of shit ever. Hello, Egghead. Don't think I don't see you over there. I do. Oh, I totally do. Knuckles, you fell behind again. Knuckles! Whatever happens this time is your own fault. See? I told you. What did I tell you? Whatever happens is your own fault. You failed. Knuckles, we've got problems if we don't get out of here soon. Knuckles! What did I tell you, Knuckles? Knuckles, your stupidity has ruined the music, too. Don't think you can get ahead of me, Egghead. Because you can't. I'm ahead of you. Nope. 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 We're at the top of the water now. And down you go. All right. No, we're gonna take a break for a minute. I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna try and set up that clip because it's. But in the meantime, I'm gonna set up that clip and then I'm gonna go do something downstairs, and then I'll be right back. And in the meantime, we'll just have music. Yeah, that clip. Okay. Hello? Oh, wait, that's down. I need to move that around so that I can see all the audio levels. Alright. Let's test this. Was that seen? Let me try it again. Just to make sure. Yeah. Oh no, wait, it was seen. But was it heard? That was the problem. The problem is, while it's running, I can't adjust. The problem is, I'm having difficulties adjusting the clips because it's supposed to be smaller than that. God, I really should have done this off camera. There. Don't hear anything? Good. You're not supposed to hear anything. Also, welcome to the welcome to the stream. We're about to get back underway momentarily. Welcome to this, and continue the Knuckles and Knuckles run of Sonic Mania. You're going the wrong way, Knuckles. This is your fault, Knuckles. Smooth move, Knuckles. Whoa. Okay. So we're in Hydro City Zone, or Hydrocity, however you want to pronounce it. I don't really care. I honestly find an annoying nitpick for people to constantly harp on how to pronounce it. Knuckles is, but Knuckles isn't, or Knuckles knuckling the Knuckles with the Knuckles. Stop doing that while I'm trying to read, Knuckles. Smooth move. Knuckles, you weren't supposed to jump. Neither were you, Knuckles, but I'm complaining about that Knuckles, not this Knuckles. No, I said Knuckles, not Sonic. You are neither a Son nor a Knuck. So how can I yell at you? It's not your fault. You are not the son of a Knuck. We've established this multiple times at the beginning of every Let's Play and stream. Well, maybe not every stream, but we certainly try. Oh, Knuckles go. Oh, why didn't I go super before I started this? Oh, great, I'm confused already. Which Knuckles am I? I'm already lost track. If I lose, this is your fault, Knuckles. Okay, I'm that one. Nobody's taking it. Yeah, I was about to ask about that. You haven't... You've been kind of not really doing much in terms of stream and gaming. Well, aside from the Spyro playthrough. The last Rage quit nearly gave me an actual heart attack. Oh. Yeah. Well, for your health, I think, if you need to actually stay away from things. Wait a minute. It's happening again! When the other Knuckles is underwater, he has the super glow, but when he's above water, he doesn't. And now I've lost track. Which Knuckles is which? Okay, on that one. Can't tell which is which. Yeah, that's quite a thing. Wait, where's the other Knuckles? Oh, he was already waiting for me. What were you doing down here anyway? You know, the rest of us were all on the plane having a dandy good time. Were you aware that that was going to happen? Maybe you're not as dumb as you look, Knuckles. Yeah. Okay. The idea is to climb the wall, Knuckles. Knuckles. Oh, that's a pit. Oh. You know, I'm just... Okay, so that wasn't a pit. Okay, you want to play it that way? You stupid roller... Okay. I'm trying to remember what I was about to say. Yeah. The whole Knuckles having to climb walls thing. I'm just realizing what an actual pain that would actually be if we still had the jump twice to turn super thing going on. Because if there were a pit that Knuckles needed to get over by gliding, and in the midst of climbing over that pit he got 50 plus rings, and then he started gliding, he would turn super but not glide, and then he'd just fall straight into the pit. So I think it was actually a good idea that they introduced a super button. Good job, stupid. I'm talking about the roller ball, not Knuckles. Oh, it's a giant caterpillar. You know, if I had the Some Call Me Johnny clip handy. Ah! What was that? Knuckles, were you trying to be a mime there for a second? I see you. Don't think I don't. You frickin' roller. Great going, Knuckles. I don't know why that's so funny. Ugh. I don't know why a lot of things, now that I think about them. Ah! You little... Kill him! Kill him, Knuckles! He has done us more harm than good. Fucking revenge. What? What was that? What's making that noise? Oh, there's another one still down there. Okay, I'm trying to get up there. Knuckles. Get up here, Knuckles. Get in the gun, Knuckles. Ugh. Again, missed opportunity by not having the keys do that thing that they did in Freedom Planet. But at the same time, plagiarizing the plagiarizer. In a sense, well, I mean, not exactly, but this is for all the shit you gave me in Sonic the Fighters, you bastards. You especially, Bark. You were just... Bloody, I hate how much of a tank Bark was. And the hits that he could make so easily. Now there's a playthrough if I ever get around to it. Granted, the only version of that game that I have right now is the one on the Gems collection. Come, Knuckles. Go forth into Oil Ocean. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Oil Ocean Zone. Bark. Bark the polar bear. Bears bark, right? I mean, they do in Crash Bandicoot. The little the polar bear that you ride. Crash Banda in Crash Bandicoot. Why is everything on fire? Oil Ocean is kind of weird. Oil Ocean, you know, I kind of get, I kind of give this game a lot of guff for rehashing zones from previous games instead of doing more original things. And it's not like I dislike any of the zones in the old games, it's just, you know, nostalgia is good, And revisiting old stuff is fine when you care for it in the first place. Oil Ocean is not one that I particularly cared for from Sonic 2. But I guess, yeah, the fire shield. That they wanted to make a gimmick out of using the fire shield to light the entire place on fire. As opposed to doing what it did in that Some Call Me Johnny short, where the whole thing just erupted in a great big Dragon Ball Z explosion. I mean, that would have been a great callback, but let's be realistic here. Would have liked more bad zones rehashed like this, like Labyrinth Zone. Where the fuck is Emerald Hill? Why did they forget about that? Well, they already had Green Hill Zone. It just sort of got some Emerald Hill gimmicks in it. And if I recall correctly, isn't there a mod that reintroduces Labyrinth Zone back into the game? It's actually pretty good from what I recall of what I saw of it from the hacking contest. Either was it this year or last year? Or, well, I say this year or last year. I mean last year or the year before. Green Hill, I haven't seen that. 27. Yeah, that is another thing, is that you start off on Green Hill Zone, and it's been rehashed so many times. The Misfit mod or something like that, yeah. If I can locate it, I'm gonna test it out one of these days. I don't think it's a complete mod yet, but it has some interesting ideas, and I've got to give it that. If Labyrinth Zone was in the game, I'd have Act 2 be like Scrap Brain Act 3. That would be cool. I guess. Wood would be for the encore. Oh yeah, that the wood, that would be cool for the encore palette. I keep forgetting about encore mode. It's just like my immediate thought is just like, once I'm done with the Knuckles and Knuckles playthrough, I'm gonna see if I can do the versus chat one. Although I'm also noticing the Sonic Adventure 2 randomizer has a versus chat thing in it, and I'm wondering if I could do that as well. I mean, either one would probably be a complete and utter nightmare if I had enough of the enough people in the chat to ruin my day. But at the same time, it just might be more enticing to get a bigger chat around, to get a bigger chat in the game, if all they get to do is dick with me. Because I watched some Call Me Johnny's randomizer run a few days back for Sonic Adventure 2. It was so absolutely hysterical. Leg box would spawn a generator. Give some array. Oh god. But the point being, I'll still have to find downloadable public versions of those mods. Gotta go. Sorry. It's nice having you in here. Thanks for showing up. It's always nice to have someone show up and engage with. In fact, that's something I've been talking about this in previous streams about having a regular co-commentator on the Discord chat, because, you know, that's why I had the Discord open in the first place, is that I can engage with people through Discord while I'm playing the game. But I really need someone that I can talk to regularly during streams, and I have two people that I have ideas for electing into that position that I just don't think it'll work on a consistent enough basis. Like, a lot of the reason my younger brother Vic doesn't join me for streams or Let's Plays anymore is because he's got his own things going on in life. He plays a lot of Tarkov. My older brother, well, I'm not even sure he can do Discord streams with me. I think the last time he was in here, he tried to... another problem is that he likes to get off topic and talk about specific things, and he's not really a gamer. That's the other thing. You know, I'm a very apolitical person. He is a very politically minded person. So he likes to... And movies. He likes talking about movies. Point still remains that I just... One of my two brothers... My older brother is the most available, but his attitude, his commentary style... I know I used to, Joan. Sorry, I haven't lately. Yeah, I would... You know what? With your health being the way it is, I can't ask you to. Although, if you're not the one playing the game, that would take some strain off. I was about to ask what happened to the music there. I mean, you're welcome to join, but, you know, I'm not gonna try and rope you in to be my consistent, permanent co-commentator for stuff like this. Yeah, you got your own, problems to deal with. Fine if when I don't play, when I'm in Discord or you watching the stream, and you're laying back in my chair in a relaxing way. Yeah. Either way, past a certain point, I'm trying to figure out somebody who I would like to have for a permanent position in that regards, or at least semi-permanent, because I just don't have many friends who are into the same stuff that I am, and therefore I can have a good conversation with them and whatnot while I'm in the midst of playing the game, and those persons be available on a consistent enough basis. Like, there's you, of course, and you and I can share a lot of thoughts on various games, but on the other hand, you're not very much into Gundam, so whenever I do a stream about that, it's going to be a little one-sided. Same with Transformers. And then you fall asleep. Yeah, that's another thing. Also, I forgot. I just remember that. The one time that you actually fell asleep during one of your own streams, and I was just sitting there like, did something happen? And I'm trying to figure out, should I try to wake him up or what? Okay. Oh. Oh. Hello, Hilltop Zone. Been a... Okay. Tried watching a bit when you play Transformers Gundam, and it'll quickly be distracted by something else, sadly. That just happened. Well, I don't know. I'm on a bit of a Sonic binge lately, so maybe now's a good time, if any. Because I'm thinking... Ever since the new things that came up for this last year's Sonic hacking contest, I'm thinking of doing all sorts of different Sonic stuff. For one. For two, I want to get caught up on Sonic stuff, because I want to get the whole... I want to get the Let's Plays of every Sonic game that I have done. There's just so freaking many. And I dread certain ones, like Sonic and the Black Knight. Oh, half the reason... my brain is just all sorts of wagged out right now. Fragged out, something or other. And my train of thought is gone. Oh yeah, my idea is for any future Wii games, if I can, because the last time I'm touchy about trying to buy another Bluetooth after what happened the last time. But I want to have a Bluetooth, I want to get a hold of a Bluetooth so that I can record and or stream any Wii-based playthroughs off of the emulator of Dolphin. But in order best to do that, I would need the Bluetooth so that I could hook up the Wii controller so that I could use that to use a legitimate controller for playing the game with. I'm also thinking at some point Like, if it ever occurs to me, if I ever see a copy of it, to try and pick up and play and do a playthrough of Mario Galaxy, because that's a Mario game that I feel, you know, besides the obvious. Although, that would require me to borrow my brother's Switch, and I don't want to borrow his Switch. I'd rather have my own. And I'm not that inclined to get my own Switch, personally. I mean, he enjoys it. I'm not. I've never really had enough interest in anything that he plays on it in order to borrow it from him. But yeah, if I can ever get a hold of a copy of the Mario Galaxy, play through that at some point. But even if I did, Knuckles, you card. You want to talk about relaxing and listen to this music? This sounds like music that I could fall asleep to. This, not so much. Out of the way, Knuckles coming through. Move, 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 move. Oh, excuse me. Actually, you know what? I think that thing I mentioned earlier about Knuckles transforming when he jumps, I think it's somewhere in this level in particular that I'm thinking about that causes a problem, or it caused a problem before they changed it. I mean, I'll probably bump into it here eventually, but I don't know, we'll see. Wait, have I already been up here? Confused. That checkpoint is already activated. That says to me that I've already been here. Out of the way! The one stops Knuckles' feet! Ah, I see. I have to go this way, 'cause... Yeah, I think this is the very place that I'm thinking of, right here. Where it's possible to end up getting enough rings to transform, and then it just flubs up. This place seems familiar, doesn't it? Oh, yes. Knuckles! What are you doing up there? Stop him! You know, the longer you sit up there and just watch him do that, the more likely it is your entire thing is gonna come to pass. I noticed something here. You know, this is the shrine with all the Master Emerald and the Super Emeralds. And I'm noticing that the Super Emeralds, you know, aside from not being powered up into their Super Emerald forms, they're all cracked. So are we to assume that the Super Emeralds are never going to be a thing again? Because if we ever did try to power them up again, they would just break. It's an interesting thought. Also, I think this is the only time where we ever fight the Heavy King outside of the final ultimate boss. It seems kind of weird that Knuckles is the only one that gets the honor of actually facing against the Heavy King properly. Whatever, the Master Emerald is safe. Now we get to stay here for the entirety of the rest of the game. At least that's what Knuckles should do, but no. I mean, there's two of us here. One of us could stay here and guard the Master Emerald while the other one continues the adventure. But no, one of them has to be an idiot.
Shut up!
Yeah. You know, another thing, it upsets me that there aren't very many. How did that thing not hurt me? Is the one ball and chain just a fluke? A fake? Or am I missing something? And I've lost my train of thought again. Yeah, it kind of irritates me that I'm not, I like finding remixes of the Sonic CD US themes, but I don't know, I can never find a remix that has the same feel or menace to it as the original. What am I doing? Super Knuckles! Alright, time to avoid some crushers. Because everyone loved this Sonic 1 callback, didn't they? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the same one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, Eggman, you're becoming predictable. You know, I'm sure even the stupid Knuckles would have caught on to that one.
Shut up!
That was weird. And I really love the menace of the bad future version of Metallic Madness. This is just... rock that makes you want to rock. I don't wanna. And it's also kind of bad because I don't hear the bad future Metallic Madness that often, because anytime that I play Sonic CD, I've already got the good future by that point. Whether it's through getting all of the time stones or dealing with all the robot generators. And if you too want to be able to deal with all of the robot generators in Sonic CD instead of going after all the time stones, I have a playthrough on my YouTube channel demonstrating exactly how you can do just that. I can't jump that high, so I'm gonna jump over this idiot. But I can climb. Mini Knuckles and Knuckles! By the way, I should have mentioned that at some point. Soon we will have the Mini Knuckles army ready. A bunch of tiny little... Oh god, you know, when I think about it, there's probably a mod. No, I'm not even gonna say it. There's a mod for frickin' everything. And if there isn't, there will be. Oh. Ring back there, huh? Yeah, no. Fire shield will be fine. You gonna land anytime, Knuckles? I wasn't thinking. I transformed right in the middle of the freaking sparkles. Oh, well, I fucked that up. No, another thing is I really like the opening chord of the OST version of that song, because it reminds me a bit of Blade Runner music, and you know, give that whole feeling of a dystopian future. Well, that was a boss. You know, why couldn't one of these Knuckles be the one that was more pink and less red and had the yellow socks? You know, that would be a better way to tell them apart. Also, that's a big robot! God, how long have we been streaming? Almost 3 hours. Like 2 hours and 47 minutes. So... yeah, this didn't take nearly as long as, I thought it would, since I'm not actually doing blue spheres every 2 minutes. Yeah. So I'm wondering if I should get an early start on the Encore playthrough after this. Maybe. You know, just to get a start on it. He says, whereupon he immediately enters another blue sphere thing. No. Gotta keep my mind away from blue spheres. Blue spheres lead the way of madness. Come, Knuckles! You know, it's very interesting. Or, well, maybe sad, actually. Ah! When you look at all of these buildings and structures that Eggman looks, they look like skyscrapers, office buildings, and whatnot. Eggman builds them just so that he can have his ultimate city, Robotropolis or whatnot. Eggman Land. And all these buildings, they're all completely empty. You know, you stop to think about it. Eggman is the loneliest sack of shit you have ever frickin' known. You know, he builds nothing but robots all the time. Like, the egg carrier crew all consisted of robots. When he could just as well have everything automated. But no, he has to have these cockpits and whatnot. These little cabin areas on the wings so that his robots can be there. Robot maids of all things. And you know, at the end of the day, we can all put it down to he created a metal copy of Sonic just so that he could have something that could rival his deepest enemy. But you don't half wonder sometimes if it isn't a cry for help or a friend. Well, if Sonic won't be my friend, I'll make my own Sonic. He'll be a cool robot, too. Yeah. He'll be a cool-ass robot, and he'll be better than Sonic. Yeah. That's pointless invincibility box. Because I am already invincible. I am Super Knuckles! Oh, this thing. Oh, wait. You know, you get to this boss, and if you remember fighting this thing in Sonic 3 and Knuckles as Knuckles by using, like, the level selector debug code or whatnot, you become aware of the fact that this boss should be borderline this boss should be impossible because Knuckles' gimp jump means that he can't actually reach this son of a gun. But they adjusted it for this game. Just enough so that Knuckles could reach. Can this elevator go any faster, please? Don't ask me what I was doing there. Even I'm not sure. Right. Literally right. As opposed to left. And around and down. Thank you, Knuckles. Knuckles, you're about to get caught. I am still alive, right? Something didn't happen? Just to make sure. I don't know. I'm suddenly getting paranoid all of a sudden. Everything seems to be going all right. You know, just to be sure of something, because I get the feelings. I've got to. Sorry for the ear rape. But I just needed to test something. Or check something, more or less. Hasn't quite elicited the response that I was thinking that it would. So I guess I was wrong. grabbed. Okay. Hog. Not worth it. Beaches. If they're shenanigans, I'm gonna flip. Nope, no shenanigans, good. And off we go. I have got a lot of rings. It is making me very nervous. Granted, I've made it this far before and still ended up running out of rings. Alright, Knuckles, we are here. The final showdown. Let's see if we Knuckles can do this. You have been grabbed, Knuckles. That is not good, Knuckles. He's almost down for the count, Knuckles. We can do it, Knuckles. Don't chicken out now. You have the strength to accomplish our task. We have the strength, whatever. Alright! Alright, this is it! We lose one Knuckles, but this Knuckles gets to face off against the final boss. Which I don't remember. He doesn't do this otherwise if you don't play Knuckles and Knuckles notes specifically. One, two, three, four. Ah, come on. Maybe that's another mod I should make to this game. I put in, it's to put in the blast process version of this song. Because this is a rare instance where I prefer a 16-bit version over a properly instrumentalized variation of the same music. Ugh. Come on. Ah, come on. There. Granted, I love all of Blast Process just because of the instruments that Blast Process ends up using. All of his remixes, like even if it's for songs that I've never heard before, just because it's the instrument, the specific instruments that he tends to use for his Genesis remixes. Oh boy. Come on, Knuckles, you can do it! And Knuckles. With your Knuckles. Believe in the Knuckles that believes in Knuckles. But not the other Knuckles. He kind of believes in some very weird things that no one really likes talking about. Come on. Ah! Ugh. Okay, I'm nervous. Ah! There! Do it, Knuckles! And thus completes the Sonic Mania and Knuckles playthrough. And this is the ending that you get for that. Knuckles basically telling his version of the story. Ha. 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 And this is why I was never really bothered to do this on my own in my own time, because this ending just, Congrats on beating it just in time. I have to get something going. Good night. Alright then. See ya! I mean, I was thinking about starting on the Encore playthrough. But, yeah, this is probably a good time to stop it. We'll get started on the Encore playthrough next time, and then after the Encore playthrough, then I'll think about either a randomizer or a versus chat run. But yeah, you know, the more I play this game, the more I start to really appreciate all the stuff that was done for it, and, you know, especially just getting used to things like special stages, because early on when I was doing that, it just was not really a good time, and again, though, it does irritate me that I can't do and Knuckles mode without doing a no save. Like they wanted to have. They wanted to have. My brain. They wanted to have it be this special secret thing that you only get from beating and Knuckles mode with no save mode. I just, I don't abide by that. They should have made that a regular thing. Part of regular save, something that you can do with regular save games. But whatever. Next time we meet up with Sonic Mania, we're going to be doing the Encore mode. So with that all said done, thank you absolutely everybody and anybody for watching. As always, I'll direct your attention to Twitter, Discord, whatever links related to me you'll find somewhere below in relation to what I do. Let me guess. Yep. He just started his own stream. Pity that he was the only one in my chat, so I can't go and raid him. Maybe I'll go and drop a hashtag in his thing. But for now, yeah. RCFS and out. Yeah, get that out of the way. Just to see all the stats. Yada yada yada. Blue Spheres is now unlocked. Well, that's just mag-frickin-nificent. If I could just get all the gold medals, then we'd be done with it. Permanently. Anyway. Good night, everybody.